Alright, good afternoon or good morning everybody. Thought it'd be fun today to talk about some of the tools of my trade. Okay, we're going to first start with how to sharpen a knife correctly, good use of another kitchen item there, and then I'll show you I'll start over on the small saucepan and types of quality pans that we have. So first, knives, very, very important. I prefer Wüsthof brand. This is a Wüsthof knife and steel. If you've ever seen a guy sharpen a knife or a woman just doing this all day long, it's the most dangerous thing you can ever do in the kitchen. Never ever be fancy like this. You never want to cut like that towards yourself. A steel, misconception, a steel will not sharpen a knife. You have to start with a sharpened knife, and this will just tone the edge of it. So if you're sharpening a knife like this, I'm going to hold this up. You want to hold your knife flat on the steel like that and then come off 15 degrees. And you just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Any more than that, you're just putting the edge on and then you're taking it off. So all you're doing is toning that edge up, so when you run your hand, don't do this, over that, like you can feel it just being really sharp. You never want to kind of run your finger down that way, of course, yeah? So anyway, that's how you sharpen a knife. Once again, steel will not sharpen a knife, only keep it in good shape. So another good kitchen tool to have is a macroplane or microplane. This, when you just kind of like shredding some Parmesan cheese, this will get it very, very fine. And basically what it's doing is it's using a little amount of cheese but producing a lot of it's an illusion. It looks more than it actually is. That's a good thing when you're dealing with a very expensive Italian cheese. Now, got a few pans to show you. These are very, very heavy stainless steel pans. This is just a saucepan, very heavy. It's a cheaper version. It doesn't have bolted handle to it. It's still an extremely good pan, but it is spot welded. So things when you're buying a pan, you want to keep that in mind. Stainless steel, excellent. Next one around here, this has a lid. This is a saucepan. This is an all-clad pan, about $170 pan here. Very, very expensive, really good quality. You've got to watch these pans though. Aluminum on the outside, and stainless steel on the inside. Very, very fine coat. Now, I was recently, about 2 years ago, I was washing a pan just like this, and I was noticing some grey water when I got done. That is the aluminum bleeding through. I emailed All-Clad and they said ship it to us, and within literally a week I had a brand new pan back. Life guaranteed, and they stand by their product. They're really nice people to deal with, and I definitely recommend it. Another All-Clad pan here. This is a totally different animal. This is solid stainless steel, very heavy, good for sauces, but mainly I use this for like sauteing some onion or some beef and stuff and making like a tomato sauce or something like that. You've got steep sides. You can turn the heat down real low on it. The heat's going to dissipate and just cook everything very slowly or how you want it. So once again, it comes with a lid, really good quality. Another All-Clad, aluminum, stainless steel. Again, watch them. Well, that pan's probably about 200 bucks, something like that. This is probably about 170, 180 bucks. So really good. I love this pan. I cook a lot of things in it because it can give me a clean sauce. When I'm deglazing a pan, it's really does a nice job. I've got lots of surface area to shake the pan back and forwards to evaporate the wine and incorporate butter down the road so I get a nice shine to my sauce. Alright, let's talk these pans. Sexy, and I'm really, really happy that Gourmet Galley here in Friday Harbour is just starting to sell these. These are French pans. This is a fantastic pan. I mean, this turns chefs on, let me tell you. $60 she wants for this pan, and I'm really tempted to buy it. I just love it. So let me tell you a little bit about these pans. This is what this pan's going to look like after about a year. And that's not restaurant use. If you've got a friend who owns a restaurant and you buy a pan like this, ask them to put it on the line for a couple of weeks, because it will look like this in a couple of weeks. And anyway, how you get this pan to look like that looks disgusting, but it actually is really, really good. What you want to do is wash this with soap and water. That's the first and last time you will ever use soap on this pan. So just get all the oil residue off of that, and then you heat this pan up, add a little oil and season it. Turn the heat way down low and you season it, and you wipe that oil all around, and you keep doing that. Sometimes I'll just put these in the oven for a few hours with a little oil in it, just on low heat. So okay, let's talk about this this coating what I got here. Very similar. That's a French made pan. It's a mineral pan, what they call mineral pan, made by De Beer. I think you pronounce it like that, but I'm not totally sure. Very, very heavy, and that's the key to a good saute pan. So all I've done here is I've made my own non-stick. This is burnt or brown oil and fats, and it's just created a coating on there that is totally non-stick. This is my egg pan, same thing, little lighter quality. Bought these two over in Roses on Walker's Island, and they're great quality pans, but I'm so pleased that Cindy here in Gourmet Galley has got them for sale on this island, because these are fantastic pans. So if you've got any non-stick pans in the cupboards, get rid of them. Useless, terrible, they're not good for anything, okay? Maybe changing the oil on a car or something, but that's it. Anytime non-stick heats up, it's going to release toxins into your food. And anytime it starts to slow down again and lower that heat, it's going to do the same thing again. Get rid of them. There's lots of research being done on non-stick pans, and they're a total crock. They're terrible pans. So make your own non-stick. Literally, little bit of butter, throw an egg in there. I can flip it. It doesn't stick. I actually done that on camera the other day. So there you go. I think that's all I got to tell you about my pans. Definitely invest in good quality pans. Another thing about safety in the kitchen, especially when you're using a knife like this, you never want anybody behind you when you're sharpening a knife or when you're using the old cutting board there, because somebody bangs into you, boom, you just lost one of those digits, huh? No good. So got a rule in this house, everybody stays out the kitchen when I'm using the knife. Another thing, you ever seen chefs, they have their chef's jacket on and they've got aprons going on. When you tie an apron, you never want to put a bow in it, okay? You always just tie it like you're tying your shoelaces, just that first little wrap like that, and then you just tuck it in there. And then the reason for that is, if you ever pour anything hot on you, you can get this thing off pretty quickly. You don't have to find the bow and everything else, and that's a chef's trick. That's why they wear the uniform that they do, and always with an apron. All right, that's all I got to tell you this morning. Bon appetit, happy cooking. Cheers.